to get out in front of this and, tried to persuade Netflix not to come forward with it. I think it's an interesting argument because what they're claiming is, Curtis Jackson, aka 50 Cent, has had a long-standing, animosity against Diddy and sort of vice versa. And because he's at the helm, they're arguing this can't be taken seriously. This should sort of be seen as propaganda. And one of the things that Netflix hit back with was, yes, he's the executive producer. He doesn't necessarily have creative control. And that's
There was reportedly an effort to get ahead of the situation and convince Netflix not to release the documentary. The main argument from Diddy's side is that Curtis Jackson, better known as 50 Cent, has had a long-standing feud with him. Because 50 Cent is an executive producer on the project, they claim the documentary cannot be taken seriously and should be viewed as biased or even propaganda. Netflix responded by clarifying that although 50 Cent is an executive producer, he does not necessarily control the creative direction. A recorded phone call from inside a prison cell has now intensified the controversy. The public was led to believe that Sean Combs, Diddy, had been silenced behind prison walls, but leaked audio from Fort Dix suggests he may still have influence beyond his confinement. The call, which includes strange, coded phrases about worm food and vitamin E, has become a central focus in a Netflix documentary executive produced by 50 Cent. Ironically, the footage used in the documentary was originally recorded by a videographer Diddy hired himself to document his comeback. Instead of helping his image, the recordings reportedly expose private legal discussions and strategic conversations. This has led to a legal battle, with Diddy's team issuing a cease and desist letter to Netflix, claiming the material was obtained improperly and may have violated non-disclosure agreements. At the same time, a new lawsuit alleges that Diddy once threatened someone by referencing the murder of Tupac Shakur, implying that if he could orchestrate harm against Shakur, he could do the same to others. While these claims remain allegations, they add to the growing legal pressure around him. The leaked voicemail played in court reportedly captures Diddy sounding irritated and issuing warnings to a woman who had been giving him the silent treatment. Even though the audio quality is poor, his tone suggests he still believes he holds power and leverage. Diddy is currently participating in a rehabilitation program at Fort Dix, where he works in the prison's media library. Despite his circumstances, the language used in his call has sparked speculation that he may be communicating coded instructions to people outside prison. The documentary, titled The Reckoning, quickly climbed to the top of Netflix's charts after its release. Diddy's team insists the footage was private and protected, while Netflix maintains it was acquired legally. The bigger question circulating in the entertainment industry is who leaked or sold the footage and why. Financially, Diddy appears to be under significant strain. Reports suggest that his business finances are being managed by TriStar Sports and Entertainment, and some staff members claim they have not been paid. Even family members allegedly faced difficulties accessing funds. His estimated net worth has reportedly dropped significantly, and federal authorities are pursuing asset forfeiture related to his companies and properties. Multiple civil lawsuits have also been filed against him, including claims of assault, coercion, and abuse. Cassie Ventura, a former partner, testified about being pressured into participating in elaborate events described by prosecutors as freak-offs. While Diddy was acquitted of some of the most serious charges, other convictions confirmed that individuals were transported across state lines for illicit purposes. The documentary also revisits older controversies, including allegations from former business associates like Kirk Burroughs, who claims he was forced out of Bad Boy Records and later blacklisted. The pattern presented suggests decades of intimidation and aggressive business tactics. Meanwhile, there are renewed discussions about the unsolved murder of Tupac Shakur. A suspect in that case has previously alleged that Diddy offered money related to the killing, though Diddy has not been charged in connection to it. There is speculation that he could be called as a witness, which would further complicate his legal situation. The leaked prison call also mentions high-profile celebrities in a way that some interpret as veiled warnings. Several public figures have since distanced themselves from him. Overall, the emerging image is of a once powerful mogul facing mounting legal, financial, and reputational collapse. Yet the tone of the prison call suggests he still believes he has leverage, possibly in the form of information or evidence that could implicate others. The central question now is whether he truly holds damaging secrets or if these references are simply the desperate tactics of a man losing control. With ongoing lawsuits, asset forfeiture efforts, and public scrutiny, the situation continues to unfold, and future developments could shift the narrative yet again.